Welcome everybody, good morning. It is our pleasure to finally get to introduce you to Chris Denorfia today. We've had some great luck over the past few years with managers, Jerry Weinstein in 17, Warren Schaefer the past couple of years. As most of you know, Schaefer has moved on to AAA. We wish him the best of luck. Chris Denorfia is no stranger to baseball. He spent 15 years playing baseball, past few years coaching in some capacity. Generally well respected all around the game, considered to be a good baseball mind, hustler, perhaps most importantly, the guy who was going to bring an Eastern League championship to the great city of Hartford. So ladies and gentlemen, the new manager of the Hartford Yard Goats, Chris Denorfia. Get this jersey on you, make it official.
Looks good.
Well, we washed it. Oh.
All right. How's everybody doing today? Good. As you said, I grew up just down the road. I'm a Southington kid, born and raised, and we have a great baseball tradition there, and so many great people that teach their kids how to play the game the right way. And I kind of took that with me wherever I went. And you know, it's funny how you mentioned everybody says, "Oh, you're a hustler." It's always like the smaller guys that they say, "You hustle so much." But maybe it's because we have to. But I love the game so much, and I feel just a responsibility, a pull to pass on everything that I've learned and got to experience over the last 2 decades of my life, and to be able to do that here, so close to my house, it's just a treat. So I'm really looking forward to it, and like you said, we're here to win. So hopefully we can get that going right away. So open it up to questions if you guys have some. Sure. Yeah, I finished playing a couple years ago, and I just knew that I wasn't done. I didn't want to stop putting this jersey on every day. So I explored sort of some possibilities and did some front office stuff. And last year I got to do some coaching, and that's sort of where my heart was. So you know, interacting with the guys, teaching what I've learned, that became sort of the passion for me. So when this job opened up and I also became a free agent again, it was just sort of good timing all around. And I knew the right people with the Rockies. I actually played in their AAA system my final couple months playing baseball. So I got to establish some relationships with the correct people, and it led to here today.
What will you take from the managers that you've played for?
Well, I played for some good ones. You know, Buddy Black, obviously the manager of the Rockies now. I had him in San Diego for a long time, and I credit him with much of my career, and actually probably this job as well. He's just a fantastic man overall, but just a superb tactician. He never got outmanaged. You know, he was always thinking ahead, so he never got surprised. So just playing manager along with him for so many years, it was amazing how the game started to make sense, how you could start seeing things before they happened, and it kind of becomes fun like that. So I enjoyed experiencing that with him, and obviously the last couple years I experienced Joe Madden and everything that he brings to the game, and he's such a wizard at everything he does, and for all the madness around it, there is a method to everything he does, and he's very prepared, he's very smart, and he's just a great baseball man. So I was very happy I got to experience him as well.
How excited were your friends and family? You just said being away from your family is hard, but now you're home. So how excited were your friends and family when you took the job here at home?
Well, my wife, I think especially, she kind of played her cards close to the chest because she doesn't like to tell me what to do, but she really does. But she was very excited, I know. So I know she was probably dancing around a little bit with the thought of not having to pack up our entire lives and our 2 kids and our dog and figuring things out for the 20th time. Beyond that, my parents are super excited. They get to see their grandkids more, and I have 2 brothers and nieces and nephews, and it's going to be a special summer for me, and I'm not gonna take it for granted. Bless my wife, she's just an absolute trooper, and she's been doing this a lot longer than I have, actually. She grew up in a baseball family, so she's an expert, but to be able to allow her and the kids, I get to sign my kids up for Little League in Southington, 2 days ago, so it's a special thing, and I'm not going to take it for granted. I'm going to hopefully get to go see him play some games and put him off to school where, in the same town where I went to school, so it's really special.
Good. This is a state that seems to love baseball. Mm-hmm. Being a native and coming back to coach here, how great is that experience to be in a state that does love its baseball?
Yeah, it's fantastic. My town in particular, we have a great baseball tradition, and Rob Dibble and Carl Pavano and Sal Romano and myself, and it's a testament to the people around here, the fathers, the mothers, everybody that puts in the time and the effort to make sure their kids are enjoying the game and learning how to play the right way. And it's just such a great sport and a great teacher of lessons in life in general. As I'm putting my kids through the Little League system now, it's you're learning life lessons, let alone, but you're having a great time doing it. So Connecticut has a great baseball tradition, and I'm glad I can be a part of it.
Who were your big influences in Southington that got you excited about sports?
Well, obviously my dad was my first coach, and he was, how he did it, I don't know. He had 2 jobs and found time to coach almost every team I was on growing up. And he's just a wonderful man who was very generous with his time with us, and me and my brothers. And, obviously coming from Southington, Mr. John Fontana was there, God rest his soul. He was such a great influence over everybody. Just worked so hard to do whatever he could to get his guys to go wherever they could go. And, playing at Choate, the great Tom Yankees, he's been there forever, and what a fantastic man and baseball guy he is. He was just instrumental in molding me as a person and as a baseball player.